Let's make some cast iron skillet fried chicken. Welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne.
I'm gonna scoop in some Crisco for our skillet and I'll be back. All right, Adorners, so I have some Crisco that I'm gonna heat in my skillet, and let's get our chicken in the bag and I'll be back. All right, so anyway, so let's go ahead and get this chicken in the bag and I'll be back. Adorners, just a side note, so if you're in California, I'm in California right now, so if you're in California and you're like, I got these brown bags, what am I gonna do with them? I am gonna cook up my fried chicken. This is how we used to do it back in the day. I'm gonna add my flour, my seasonings, and I'm gonna shake, and coat my fried chicken. And that's what you can do with these bags. So let me show you. All right, Adorners. So if you're in California, like I said, and you have these brown bags and you're like, what am I gonna be doing with these brown bags? We're gonna fry some chicken. All right, so we have some flour. All right, I don't have a measurement, just enough to coat your chicken to the bottom of the bag. All right, in it goes. All right, we're gonna put some seasoning, sprinkle it in. A little black pepper. Hachoo. All right. Seriously. All right, and so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna roll this bag down a little bit and shake my seasonings together. Let's shake that together. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, Adorners, it's time to shake our chicken. Shake. All right, so I'm gonna show you what the chicken looks like in the bag. All right, Adorners, so you can see how beautifully our chicken is coated in the bag here. And I am going to be dropping this. I'm going to actually drop just a little bit of flour into the pan, to the skillet. And when that starts to sizzle, then I'll put my chicken in. All right, Adorners, let's go ahead and drop in the chicken. All right, Adorners, you can see our Crisco is melting like a cloud here, and just in time for our chicken. Let's shake, Adorners. So our skillet is going, and I'm going to drop in some flour. All right, and we know that's just old school. You know, when it's sizzling, you know it's ready to go. So our chicken is in, and we're going to turn it over. Okay, Adorners, so you want to make sure your pan is cooking evenly. All right, so you can see, I usually turn my chicken over every 3 minutes or so, just so I can get the golden crisp on each side.
Everyone's stove cooks differently, so judge accordingly.
So let me share a little secret with you. If you're not sure if your chicken is done, you want to listen to your chicken, right? And when it stops bubbling, you hear it now, right? In the background. When you don't hear it bubbling and popping anymore, generally it's done, all right? And you don't see any red oozing out, of course, but listen to your chicken.
Let's go ahead and let this chicken fry up, and we're going to go ahead and just cook up these few pieces and smother chicken. So our chicken is almost done, and I decided to go ahead and show you how to make that smothered chicken. Watch the linked video.
Okay, Adorners, so as I said, you can kind of hear our chicken. It's not sizzling or popping as much or bubbling as much. It's almost done. All right, Adorners, so our chicken is just about done, and I'm going to go ahead and take it out. All right, Adorners, so the chicken is done really quickly. Let me show you. So we have restored our skillet. We made some fried chicken and some smothered chicken with some gravy. Anyway, as always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I am your girlfriend, your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, say save hello for another time. Please be sure to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next video.
Just a note, if you do use Crisco to cook your fried chicken or different things, be sure, please don't put it in the sink, okay? It does kind of get thick. Don't want to put it in the sink. Just a quick note, enjoy your chicken. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching the video until the end. And of course, as I said, if you want to just have some of a cheat sheet, if you will, for your cast iron skillet, that's available on my Etsy. Please be sure to check the link in the description for my Etsy shop, as well as please check out my blog posts as well for Adornment with Adrienne. And thank you so much. You know, it is such a joy to take something that is a part of a family and bring it back to life. See you in the next video. Saving hello.